Welcome back to Martial Mastery Media. Today, we're exploring the deep and influential history of Jeet Kune Do, the martial art and philosophy created by none other than Bruce Lee. Whether you're a martial arts enthusiast or a fan of Bruce Lee's work, you'll find this story both captivating and insightful. We're going to cover everything, from its origins and philosophical underpinnings to its evolution and lasting impact. So, let's dive right in. Bruce Lee's early martial arts journey. To truly understand Jeet Kune Do, we need to start with Bruce Lee's journey in martial arts. Bruce was born in 1940 in San Francisco but raised in Hong Kong. He began learning Wing Chun at the age of 13 under the tutelage of the legendary Ip Man. Wing Chun, a form of Kung Fu, focused on close-range combat, efficiency, and directness, principles that would later influence Bruce's development of Jeet Kune Do. However, Bruce Lee wasn't just a traditional martial artist. He was a thinker, a philosopher, and a relentless experimenter. Even during his Wing Chun training, he began questioning the effectiveness of rigid, traditional techniques in real-life combat situations. The move to the United States and broadening perspectives. In 1959, Bruce Lee moved to the United States, first to Seattle, where he attended college, and later to Oakland and Los Angeles. It was here that his martial arts journey took a dramatic turn. In the US, Bruce was exposed to a variety of martial arts styles, such as Western boxing, fencing, and judo. He also encountered street fighting, which further shaped his views on combat. Bruce's experiences in the US led him to conclude that no single martial art could encompass all the complexities of real combat. Traditional styles were often too rigid, too focused on form rather than function. This realization was a turning point in Bruce's thinking and set the stage for the birth of Jeet Kune Do. The creation of Jeet Kune Do in 1964, Bruce had an infamous fight with Wong Jack Man, a highly skilled martial artist in San Francisco. The fight, which was supposed to prove the superiority of Wing Chun, didn't go as smoothly as Bruce had hoped. Although Bruce won, the fight lasted longer than he expected, and he felt that his techniques were not as effective as they could be. This experience prompted Bruce to critically reevaluate his martial arts approach. He began stripping away what he saw as unnecessary movements and techniques, focusing instead on what was practical, direct, and efficient. By 1967, Bruce officially named his evolving approach Jeet Kune Do, which means, the way of the intercepting fist. The name itself reflects the core philosophy of JKD, intercepting an opponent's attack as the most effective defense. But beyond just a fighting style, JKD was Bruce Lee's expression of his personal philosophy, the idea that martial arts should be a tool for self-expression and should not be bound by tradition or rigid techniques. Philosophical underpinnings of Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do is unique in that it is as much a philosophy as it is a martial art. Bruce Lee's famous mottos, like using no way as way, and having no limitation as limitation, encapsulate the essence of JKD. He believed that martial artists should not be confined to a single style or a strict set of rules. Instead, they should adapt to the situation, using whatever works best, regardless of its origin. This philosophy was heavily influenced by Taoism, particularly the concept of being like water. Bruce often said, "Be water, my friend," emphasizing the importance of adaptability, fluidity, and the ability to conform to any shape or situation. Water, in Bruce's view, was the perfect metaphor for his martial art. It can flow gently or crash with immense force, and it takes the shape of whatever it encounters. The techniques and approach of Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do is not about collecting techniques from different martial arts. Instead, it's about stripping away the non-essential and focusing on what is effective in real combat. Bruce Lee incorporated elements from various disciplines, Wing Chun, Western boxing, fencing, judo, and even elements from karate and Muay Thai, but he always tailored these techniques to his personal fighting style. Key principles of JKD include directness, simplicity, and efficiency. For example, Bruce emphasized the intercepting fist, a technique where the practitioner counters an opponent's attack by striking first, effectively intercepting the incoming strike. JKD also focuses on economy of motion, using the least amount of effort to achieve the maximum effect. Footwork is another crucial aspect of JKD. Bruce was greatly influenced by the footwork in Western fencing, which emphasizes mobility, speed, and balance. This fluid and dynamic movement allowed him to stay unpredictable and outmaneuver his opponents. The legacy of Jeet Kune Do. Bruce Lee passed away tragically in 1973 at the age of 32, but his legacy, especially through Jeet Kune Do, has endured for decades. JKD challenged the status quo of martial arts, breaking down the barriers between different styles and promoting a more holistic, adaptable approach to combat. Today, Jeet Kune is recognized as a precursor to modern mixed martial arts, MMA. The philosophy of cross-training in various disciplines, focusing on practical techniques rather than traditional forms, and adapting to the opponent's style are all principles that have shaped contemporary combat sports. Many of Bruce Lee's students, like Dan and Ozentu, have continued to teach and evolve JKD, ensuring that Bruce's vision remains alive. However, it's important to note that JKD is not just about the techniques Bruce Lee used, it's about the philosophy of constant growth, adaptability, and self-expression. Every practitioner of JKD is encouraged to find their own path, just as Bruce did. Conclusion: in conclusion, Jeet Kune is more than just a martial art, it's a way of life, a philosophy that encourages us to be flexible, adaptable, and true to ourselves. Bruce Lee's creation of JKD revolutionized martial arts, pushing the boundaries of what it means to be a martial artist. His legacy continues to inspire millions around the world, not just in the realm of combat, but in the way we approach challenges in life. If you found this exploration of Jeet Kune interesting, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel, Martial Mastery Media. And hit that notification bell for more deep dives into martial arts and philosophy. And remember, be water, my friend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.